They basically said that the Kentucky Board of Education and the Kentucky Department of Education is not allowed to request or require anybody to gender affirm an openly trans or known to be trans child in school. My amendment, which they refused to hear, would have said, okay, as the parent of a trans child, knowing the data, and they had the data in their hands. I mean, the articles were either discussed with me personally or given to them. But we have good data that's published from this country that shows that the increase of gender affirming pronouns in a single context, like at home, at school, at work, decreases suicidal ideation by 29% and actual suicidal action by 56%. So as the parent of the trans child, I should have the right, if they need a note from a healthcare provider, I can get it, to say at school, my child needs to be appropriately affirmed. No, this bill in a parent's rights bill denies me as a parent the ability to do that. They took that entirely away. Now, why did they do that? Well, I can tell you why they did that. Unfortunately, and I suspect you know this, there's a political culture war. Mm-hmm. And certain politicians have decided that children are 100% fair game. So in this state, we currently have a Democratic governor, very popular Democratic governor, who is running for re-election. But we have a supermajority Republican House and Senate. And honestly, one of my colleagues from the Senate is running as lieutenant governor in a crowded Republican field. So what they're trying to do is distinguish themselves each further to the right from each other in a hope to win the Republican nomination in this state. And who they put in the middle and who they hurt in the course of all this does not matter to them. And it is not that they have not been given the data that this hurts children, not that they don't acknowledge that mental health is as important as physical health, particularly for our younger, vulnerable children. It is that they don't care. They see this as a possible political win.
I think you said it there, Senator. They don't care. And you just broke down exactly what that means. And at times that means it's a deadly cost.